That boy over there drinking good, man. What's going on, man?
It's that Atlanta living, man. It's a little different over here, man.
Yeah, let them know, man. Talk your ATL shit, man. Let them know what's going on in Atlanta, man.
Hey, man, listen, man. It's beautiful out here. The weather's good. The money low. A lot of Southern hospitality, man. I should have did this a decade ago.
Yeah. Hey, you know, I get a lot of talks about us restarting unbiased debates to facts, man. I get a lot of talk about that.
Oh yeah,
you know, I've been leaving you alone because of COVID, man. I know you got a son, everything. I don't want no problems, but after COVID, we gotta come up with something.
Yeah, man. You know, we need to figure something out because I'm getting ready to start a podcast with somebody soon. So you know, we need to figure something out as well. You know.
Yeah. I know you was talking earlier how you wanted to make it different from Champion, so we'll come up with something.
Yeah. We could be the Southern version of what they do up there. You know, we can make it work.
Yeah, I feel you. Let's get into this surf talk, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I brought you on, man. Let's get into this surf talk.
It's a lot of surf talk going on out here, man. It's a lot of surf talk going on.
I got 5 reasons why I think surf is a legend, man.
Okay.
First of all, do you feel like he a legend? Let me just ask you. I don't know where you stand on this.
I feel like Surf is a legend, but I feel like there's an asterisk next to his name in terms of legend.
An asterisk next to his name in terms of legend. All right, let me give you my 5 reasons I think Surf a legend, and you can tell me whether or not they valid or they some complete BS, okay?
Okay.
All right. When I look at URL as broken down into kind of like 3 eras, even though it's only been around for 10 years, 11 years this year.
Okay.
So I look at the first era as like kind of like the small room era a little bit. You know, back when you had the Young Ill and Rich Dollars and the Surf and X Factor, all these kind of like smaller venues. That's the first era to me, okay?
Okay.
The second era is the big room era. Kind of when like the views started taking off and everybody was going to Webster Hall. Not so much Summer Madness 1, but I'm just mean when big rooms became popular. You remember there was a while they weren't even doing small rooms. There was until they kind of came back with like Prep vs. Saga or whatever. They kind of started reintroducing the small room. So that's the second era. The third era is kind of like the Champion till now era, which I consider that. So that kind of, I still put Geechee Gotti as kind of like new era, even though he is a vet now. But I still kind of feel like he represents the newer era. He just had a PG in like 2018 or something like that. So he ain't really, a lot of people, he didn't battle so much, but a lot of people don't realize he ain't really that old. So those are my 3 eras. All right. Now how that applies to Surf. I feel like Surf has a classic battle in each era. So the first era, I think Conceited was a classic battle in my opinion. I kind of feel Hitman was a classic battle in my opinion when I go to the big room era, because I feel like it's hard to have a big room classic, but I kind of feel like they kind of put on and had a big room classic. And the other era is the new era Geechee Gotti era. So I feel like that Geechee Gotti battle, I got him winning, but I also feel like that's one of the best battles I've seen from Surf and from Geechee. So I give him a classic battle against a top dude in each era. How do you feel about that? And am I owning something? Or am I making complete BS?
Well, I don't know if that Conceited battle classifies in that era because that was after Summer Madness 2. That was the end of that was supposed to be Armageddon, remember?
Yeah, that's true.
So that's in that era. So we would have to take this before Summer Madness 1. And you can say him versus X Factor or him versus Young Ill, if you want to consider those classic.
I say the X Factor battle, not the Young Ill.
Okay.
Does that point of 3 different eras? And I mean, a lot of people may not even view those as eras, but that's just how I look at URL in their history. Do you feel like that is something that's favorable for surf? Because, you know, I got some negative surf stuff too. So it ain't just all pie. I got some stuff that goes against the legend status. But this is just one of those for his legend status. Do you feel like that's a valid point or no?
Yeah, I mean, it's a valid point. I mean, I think that's a valid point. I do. I mean, he faced some tough competition, you know, throughout his whole career. So it's tough to, even if you didn't break this up into specific eras like you're doing, I think he's always maintained and managed to have something classic happen with some opponent at some particular time. So yes, I agree.
All right, next point. Music. I feel like it's very hard to go from battle rapper to artist. And I feel like, according to Surf, he has a 2-album deal for about $500,000. And I feel like his music is widely respected. And I feel like for him to go from that to a record deal, and you doing both as well, so you're a good person to comment on that. One, should we consider the fact that he became an artist as part of his battle rap, quote unquote, battle rap legend? That's one question. And two, where do you feel like he is music wise? Like, if I was to ask you who is the best battler making music, who would you say that you've heard? That's the second question.
Okay, so the first question,
should music count towards his battle rap legend status? Should the fact that he transitioned to an artist and was successful doing it, in my opinion?
Yes and no, only because it's difficult to quantify that, because we would have to pinpoint when he dropped his projects as opposed to when he had a match coming up or when he was doing a match. So it's like you have to balance not only writing music for that time period, but you also got to write for your event that's coming up. I think 725, I think he released that I think that was 2019. He released 725, and I believe he was on Summer Madness as well. I mean, it adds to his legend. I think that's what it does add to his legend, that this guy can successfully have high view battles on YouTube and chart very high on the iTunes charts. So that's pretty legendary. Now, in terms of music, I feel like Surf is top 3 in music. It's, you know, between him, I really enjoy B-Dot's music, and I really enjoy Averb's music. So I think it's between those 3 in terms of, you know, who makes the best music. It just, in my personal opinion, everybody potentially can have something different, but I try to listen to everybody's projects when they drop them. So I've heard Cortez's project, I've heard Ryder's project, I've heard Swave's project. Everybody that puts something out, I try to listen to it, you know, and show them that support on that same side as I do, you know, with their battles. So I would say yes to the first question, and then I would say he's top 3 in my opinion.
All right, so there we go with music. All right. Beat other legends. Feel like Hitman is a legend in battle rap. I feel like Conceited is a legend in battle rap. I actually have him losing to Conceited though, but you know, some people say he won. And I feel like K-Shine or Geechee will finish a legend if people don't have them as legends already. And I feel like he beat them both. So does beating other legends, first of all, do you even consider any of those guys legends? And secondly, does beating other legends add to your legendary status?
I consider Hitman a legend currently.
Okay.
I consider Khan a legend as well. I consider Khan a legend. I don't consider Shine a legend, and I don't consider Shine one, and I don't consider Geechee one. So in that aspect, he's only beat one legend. He lost to Lux. He lost. Are we considering DNA a legend?
Yeah, but he lost the DNA.
He lost the DNA. He lost to Lux. He only beat Hitman, so he's 1 and 2 against legends. Did he beat Reed? Reed is a legend. Did he beat Reed?
Nah, I got him beating Reed. Do you have him beating Reed?
Last time I watched it again. I've only watched that one time, and I think I had Reed winning that one. I think I had it 2-1 Reed.
Okay.
Because didn't he choke in that battle? Didn't Surf choke in that battle?
I think in the third.
He choked in the third, and then I think I think Reed's best round was in the second round, man.
Oh man. All right. So we got 3 different eras, beat other legends music. Views. A lot of people feel like views don't matter. I do feel like views do matter to some degree. They low on the totem pole, but I can't act like the views don't mean nothing. So I saw a stat that Surf is the highest per battle average of any battler in battle rap. He averages like 2.1 million. He's a little bit ahead of Conceited. Conceited was number 2. So he's like maybe number 5 or 6 as far as most views, but the per view average was the highest of anybody in battle rap. So does views matter? And if so, how much? Or you don't give a damn about the views?
Views do matter. I just think I think Surf has been using that as a crutch in every argument that he's had. So, you know, I feel like it matters, but I feel like it's low on the totem pole, like you said. I don't think he's used that in every argument he's had in the past month or two. Views. And I don't know if that quantifies as legendary status. It just means that people like to watch you, or that people might like to watch you choke. We don't know exactly why people are watching a battle. You know, so okay. I feel like that's a little hard to quantify. So, as much as I agree with him in terms of views, some of it can be skewed at some point. You know, it can be. Somebody said views can be from replay value. I agree, it can be, and he also lost the verb, so he's actually 2-3 with legends. So now
another thing about views is he also battles all the top guys, and we don't know if they come into the battle for the top guy that he's battling or for him. So I think sometimes Surf kind of acts like he just got all of those views on his own.
Yeah, that's true too. And I think he's piggybacked off of a lot of views and a lot of fan bases, which is smart to do. He also lost the Rex, so he's actually 2-4 against legends.
Okay, talk your shit, Mickey. My nigga, battle rap encyclopedia over here. All right.
He also lost the clips. He also lost the clips.
Yeah. So he 2-6?
He's 2-6.
It's looking rough. It's looking rough for you, Surf. I'm trying to save you, man.
He beat Hollow 3-6. He beat Hollow. 3-6.
Okay, I think I got him losing to Hollow, but okay, 3-6. We'll go. All right, next thing. I never felt like Surf had classic battles as much as he thinks he does, but more so classic moments. So I'm just going to name a few of them, or classic bars that people to this day still just know off top. So obviously we got the Conceited and Then What bar between him and Factz. We got the X Factor Midwest Groovin'. We got the Hitman Inmate Press 9. Do you feel like having signature things in battle rap that people can just say the bar and automatically know is you, like over the course of time, adds to your legendary status?
Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. You know, at one point, Lockpick His Door was a signature move. I don't know why he stopped doing that. I still am a huge fan of sound effect Surf. I don't know where he went.
Yo, hold on real quick. I was gonna do this blog called Evolution, right? Mm-hmm. It was gonna talk about how people started one way and over time they changed. And Surf was one person I was gonna do, because back in the day, even when he was doing remember when he used to do that, that's a code for what it really mean? Mm-hmm. Remember when go back, and if you ever go back and watch some of those bars that he did it, those setups were so crazy. He got away from that. He got away from subtitles. He got away from the sound effects. And I know the subtitles was kind of playing off Conceited a little bit, but he had certain things that he was able to make his that he completely got away from. and I feel like it's kind of hurt him a little bit.
Yeah, I agree.
And I was gonna do one with Verb too, because he went through his whole Verb Von Doom and Iron God. Like he went through his different phases, and I kind of felt like he's rapped differently in different things. But all right, so the moments are valid for you. You feel like the battle rap moments are valid.
Absolutely. So far, one of them is a little shaky, and that's views. Music, to some people, it might be a little shaky, but I'll let that ride.
All right, let me see how you feel about this. Do you feel this is like an intangible? The fact that he is a top tier trash talker, do you feel like that matters? And what I mean by that is he get a lot, despite losing, he's had John still won a battle. I just interviewed Cortez like a week ago. He still won a battle Surf. John wants to battle him. John said he wanted to retire, but still act like he wanted to battle Surf. Easy to Block Captain just called him out. I still feel like he's able to generate interest despite not winning battles and having bad performances. So I feel like he can always get the match he wants. So do you feel like his trash talking and a lot of things he does still generates energy? Like even on Clubhouse, you go to his rooms where he's talking on Clubhouse, you can just screenshot it, upload it on YouTube. It'll get 4,000 views just because it's Surf talking about some random shit. His argument with King Los was kind of crazy recently. I still feel like his top tier trash talking is an intangible, and it's a marketing strategy that people in today's battle rap era do not have. Do you feel like that is a plus for Surf, or no? Or nobody gives a damn?
Definitely a plus for Surf. If we look at all the blogs that came out of him antagonizing his opponent, you look at you wearing a pink jacket with Shine. You look at, he was talking about X Factor and the Swags All Facts Sauce. You look at Big Terrence that stayed with Big T for a very, very long time. When you look at, him going at Reed for so long on Twitter back in 2012, 2013, even the Hitman fight, that fight with him and Hitman, like when people thought it was fake, or what I'm saying, so all of these things, add to the mystique of him starting trouble with people. And even when he came home from being shot, getting that Rum, getting that JC, getting that, all of these guys. It's smart to play chess in that manner because the bag will always be there. And even when he's an analyst, he still has people wanting to face him in the ring, from Cortez to John, Easy to Block Captain. So I think it is an intangible. I'm not sure if it's something that will make him legendary, because I wouldn't put him in a top 5 when it comes to, face-offs or talking crazy. But, I understand he gets under people's skin, which, leads to battles,
All right, so that's pretty much my list, man. Now, this is the negative for Surf. It ain't even really negative, I'm going to ask you, but I feel like each legend should be transcended. And I can't really say Surf is transcended. So do you feel like Surf has been transcended? And do you feel like a legend has to be transcended?
A legend definitely has to be transcended. And I feel like...
Oh, what about Double Impact? Does that play a role in anything real quick?
Yes, it does. And I was just getting ready to get into that. I feel like Double Impact saved Surf from what was happening to him at the time. He was on a downturn. That 2015 was pretty bad for Surf. Remember, he had lost to Verb in 2015. He had lost to Rex in 2015. And I think he had faced, if I'm not mistaken,
was it Shotgun Suge?
Shotgun Suge. Yep, he faced Suge. Okay. I had Surf winning that one. I recently rewatched it. I had Surf beating him. But with that being said, like, it was still not a good showing, because the only thing people remember from that Suge battle was him fixing up Surf. I think he did a chest tap or something like that to this nigga Surf. So, like, that's what people remember from that. So, he had a really bad 2015. And him going into that what's the name match, that Double Impact match, with Rock, who was on fire. Rock was blazing hot. And that helped him to regain his footing and come back strong. And then, sadly, he got shot, which even brought more mystique and believability to him, which allowed him to come back and talk even crazier, take rum, choke, who did he take after rum? Geechee? I think he took Geechee after rum. And when he took Geechee after rum, he beat Geechee. To a lot of people, I thought Geechee took it. But, a lot of people gave it to Surf. And then, he lost to Reed. To me, he lost to Lux. To me, he lost to 40.
All right. So do you feel like he's transcendent? I don't know if I got your answer on that, so I just want to know.
I feel like Double Impact helped him transcend.
Okay, so I thought that might be a negative for Surf, but you got it as a positive. So, all right. So let me see. I mean, we could talk about the elephant in the room, the chokes. Do you feel wins and losses matter?
Yes.
In terms of your legendary status?
Yes.
Do you feel, I heard some people say you must have more wins than losses, which Surf definitely don't got. So do you feel like you must have more wins or losses, or you must have more notable?
You got to have more wins than losses, man. Come on, man. You got to. This is retarded, man. If we go through Surf's record,
yo, we should do Surf's battle record, man. You want to do it with me, man, on another day when we had time to go through all his battles. And
it's a pretty bad record, man. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. He don't think it's bad because he can get these views. It's a pretty bad record. That's my guy. I love Surf to death, but his record is kind of wild, yo. And he's been living off the views, and he's been living off of these moments that he's creating. But then that's why I got the asterisk. I got the asterisk because more losses than wins, and the chokes. Chokes are pretty bad.
Yeah,
let's look at this, right? So, if we remove the Geechee battle, Surf has choked in every battle.
Hold on, let me write this down, man. Fuck this shit. Let me write this. So we got 40. We got 40 bars. We got Rum Nitty.
40. Lux.
Lux, okay.
We got T-Top.
Damn, T-Top, yeah.
Reed. Verb.
Oh, man.
Rex.
Rex.
Calico.
Did he choke versus Suge?
I gotta rewatch it again. I really don't want to, but I think he might have choked against Suge. I think so. Don't quote me. Last time I checked, I don't remember. He definitely choked against Young Ill. Definitely choked against Young Ill. Clips. He choked against Clips.
Calico,
yep. He definitely choked against Cal. So he didn't choke against DNA. He didn't choke against X. He didn't choke against Khan, even though I think he choked against Khan. He definitely choked against Hitman. That first round was a choke. He didn't even finish his rap. So he choked against Hitman. You gotta write Hitman down.
God damn, bro.
Somebody said he threw in the towel versus Suge. We gotta confirm that. I don't remember him throwing in the towel versus Suge. Did he just stop?
Yeah. Chirac Key, tell us what you mean by throwing the towel. Did he just Jersey his way out? Yo, he made Jersey a Jersey too. That's another thing. Yeah, he really made Jersey a choke word.
Yeah, he made Jersey a choke word. He did. I mean, he didn't choke in the 2-on-2. He didn't choke against Bricks. He didn't choke against T. He didn't choke against Shine. He didn't choke against X. He didn't choke against DNA. He didn't choke against Hollow. He didn't choke against Rock.
Yeah, you're really making me look bad, bro. Ain't no way you remember this much battle rap.
Yo, listen.
I'm about to make you a blogger, bro.
This is a. Y'all don't want
Hey,
me.
a lot of people don't realize that this is why I wanted to do unbiased debates the facts with you, man. Because when I first got into battle rap, nobody knew more battle rap than you. I used to be like, this nigga is a battle rap encyclopedia.
This is a hard drive. This is a whole hard drive right here, B. But yeah, I think those are the. So you wrote this stuff down. So how many chokes is that? That sound like
I got
10.
Hitman 40, Rum Nitty, Lux, T-Top, Reed, Verb, Rex, Young Ill, Clips, Calico, and Suge as a question mark. Somebody said Suge got disrespectful and Surf quit. Rich Teagle. What up, Rich?
Oh, he just gave. So
I kind of do remember him doing something like just kind of like walking off the stage or just not giving a fuck no more.
That's
doing some lame.
That's a choke because we said when DNA did it against Foul.
Oh yeah, he told Suge he got it.
Yeah,
I think he said he got it in a battle.
Yep, that's a choke. So what's that? How many is that? 10?
Nah, man, that's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12, bro. How many battles he got?
He got I think he got 18 or 19. 18 or 19 battles.
Damn.
And he choked twice. I think he choked twice in that Clips battle. And he choked twice in that Lux battle. So it's like 14 or 15 chokes, period. That's crazy.
Wow.
That's my guy. I love you, bro. I love you. But damn, that's crazy. So crazy. I don't know. It's wild.
So what's the conclusion, man? We saying no on Surf?
Listen, I said
I really came into this blog saying Surf was a legend, man, and now you're making me feel bad, man.
I said he
Oh, a legend with an asterisk.
Yeah, he's a legend with an asterisk. I believe you can do that for him. I believe you can do that for him.
The asterisks are the chokes.
And the losses. He has more losses than wins. And he created Jersey. He created Jersey, more losses than wins, and the chokes. Those are the three biggest things, man. And those are big blemishes. Those are not small blemishes, bro. Those are very big blemishes, man. Damn, Surf can't be a legend if he did not perform 100% in more than 60% of his battles. Whew, damn. Rich hit us with a haymaker.
I feel like the Surf argument, I'm gonna have a similar argument with Rex.
No, we're not doing
because
that.
I feel like in the last,
we're not doing that.
Real quick, let me just say this. I feel like in the last 5 years, I think Rex lost almost all his battles.
No, I thought he beat Bill Collector.
I know, but he didn't battle probably like about 10 times in the last 5 years. It seemed like maybe even 12. But I feel like because he didn't have a crazy amount of battles already, I feel like his last 5 years made his win-loss record look more favorable in the loss category. And I think people became unappreciative of Rex, even though I always thought Rex was a legend. Can you lose your legendary status due to too many losses?
No. I don't think so. I think Rex, you got to think, man, Rex was doing this since 01. He was doing this before Mook. Like, come on. You can't take away legend status from Rex. We talking about on cam, we talking about 15 years. 15 years, Chris. He got the best one rounder of all time.
I mean, yeah, that's a fact.
Best one rounder of all time. He ran through the total slaughterhouse. Won money when Diddy put up the money.
Yeah, you know that thing you said in the blog we did together about Rex gotta be on the line for Rex to win.
Yeah.
Now it was crazy how you broke that shit down too.
Yeah.
Like I never thought about that, but every scenario you mentioned, that's actually what happened.
Literally, whenever there's money on the line, then you'll get a prime Rex. If it ain't no money on the line, if you say, yo, you're gonna get your back end regardless, good luck.
Good luck.
That's my brother. I love him. But Rex has done so much. He's a legend, man. Rex is still on. Well, yeah, he's on my Mount Rushmore, but he can. Sometimes I switch him out. Sometimes I switch him out with like an Arsenal. But if I'm
So who you got? You probably got Lux, Moot, Rex, and Verb.
Yeah.
I thought that you've been pretty consistent with that too. I remember that always been yours.
Yeah. I mean, they all battled each other at one point in time. Rex battled everybody on Mount Rushmore. Moot battled everybody on Mount Rushmore, and Verb battled everybody on Mount Rushmore. They're the only ones that battled each other. All of them. So I would have to have them there like that.
I feel you, man. I definitely feel you. What you got going on, man? I know you putting out videos, music. Tell everybody what you got going on before we get off this live.
Yes, sir. Everybody check out my last project, Hugh. It's a audio last one, a testament for my son. So if something ever happened to me, he could listen to that and get through life. I got a book coming out with one of the songs from that called "You Are," and that music video should be dropping, if not this week, the following week. I got a project with Blue and Knots that's coming out in April. And I'm out here in Atlanta, moving and shaking, man, doing a lot of business deals. Might see me back in the ring this year or next. Who knows? We'll see.
How has the whole quarantine stuff messed up? The I know you make a lot of money touring. Like, has it been like hard for you or whatever? Or you've been maintaining?
Yeah, I've been maintaining, man. It's been interesting, right? Like touring would have made. If I would have toured last year, I'd have probably made $200,000. But I was able to because I'm so interactive with my support system. I was able to kind of still, crack the monies that I always make, and just be resourceful and get into the stock market and get into some investments. So I was able to kind of stay afloat. And last year, from some ghostwriting, I was able to move my family to Atlanta. So, it was a beautiful thing. It's a sad situation with COVID and all that, but I was able to kind of, make something positive out of COVID with my talents. You know what I mean?
I feel you. So you ready to make this announcement that you back this summer? You want me to go ahead and leak it? Tell everybody DNA. We got DNA Tooth in the building. He gonna leak it. DNA Tooth, man. Mickey will be back, man. May 17th, man. Mickey is back May 17th, y'all.
May 17th. That's the date. I don't know. We'll see. It might be this summer. It might be this fall. It might be next year. But nothing is locked in right now. But it looks like it might happen this year. We will see. And it will be on RBE.
Okay. Rare Breed Entertainment.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right, man. Good debate. Hey, man,
we need to link up, man. Unbiased debates the facts, man.
We gotta set this up, man. We gotta set it up properly, man. Jay Black over there, he got the ESPN situation, man.
I know, man. I gotta get my weight up there, man. I gotta get my weight up. He got like 25 cameras. You didn't been to the studio. What is looking like, man? How many cameras over there? How many cameras Black got? Black killing the game over there.
He got about 9 cameras, bro. No lie. Some joints is
they all expensive too. They all like $700 cameras probably.
Yo, he got like 9 cameras. Shits look like they like students, and you the teacher. Them shits are just looking at you, bro. Them shits is in a row, bro. I'll be like, yo, which camera to look at? He be like, yo, we gonna use this one. We gonna use that. I'm like, this nigga, man. He got like 9 cameras, bro. I haven't been in the new studios, but yeah, he's killing. So if we do this again, we gotta come correct, man. We gotta come correct.
Yeah. I feel you.
You know what I mean?
You on caffeine, man?
I am not on caffeine. I'm not on caffeine. I'm you know how I move, man. I move a little different. I like to survey first. I like to see what's going on, And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this because nobody's ever done this before. That's why we did the Unbiased to Face the Facts.
Yeah,
Like,
real quick before I get you out of here, how you feel about no battles being on YouTube? From well, mostly just URL. Really, do you feel like? I mean, I understand why they doing it, but do you feel like? I mean, I feel like that shit hurt battle rap a lot in a way, just for promoting the new guys and stuff.
yeah, in terms of the new guys, and in terms of just exponential growth outside of this URL bubble, not dropping battles on YouTube is tough, man. It's really bad, and I feel like hip hop is real. They've made a great point about even Netflix put stuff on YouTube, and they might put like a scene or two on YouTube to get people excited. There's nothing like that happening on YouTube for these guys. Could you let's just look at like Saga versus B Dot. Like that's a very impactful battle. It's not on YouTube. It's crazy that it's not on YouTube. Yo, that's wild.
Oh, when I think about that battle, I think about Cortez third round against Saga, about like his whoever it was that died that he was close to. Like that was crazy round by him. And also Mike P's second round for Danny Myers is crazy.
So let's look at it like this, right? And I know you got to get off. Let's look at it like this. Imagine if that Big K battle with Adi Boom did not drop on YouTube. Imagine. Could you imagine that? He got Adi Boom got canceled not because of what K did, it's because the world saw it.
Yeah.
It hit YouTube, it hit World Star. Other people who are not involved in the culture saw it and was like, whoa, this is crazy. Could you imagine if that didn't hit YouTube? It's a lot of ramifications, man. So, but I understand why they're doing it. They felt like they've been shortchanged for years. They probably can't monetize because of language and things of that nature. But a lot of these guys are not going to be able to reap the benefits of the previous generation because they are being captive to the app. It's pretty sad.
Yeah, I talked to ARP and thought and asked him did he feel like that would be more of a marketing tool for him when he's negotiating, because now I feel like URL is still URL. They still the number one league, and that ain't really gonna change anytime soon, I don't think. But I do feel like there's value in having your battle on YouTube. And I feel like if I'm a new artist and I feel like I can get locked into this contract for a year, or maybe I can battle on RBE for one battle, maybe, or maybe two at the most, I got to really weigh the options, because I was trying to ask some people like, yo, could y'all ask URL, like, can it eventually drop? Like, can you negotiate in your contract? But I guess they would have to do it for everybody.
They ain't doing that, man.
Yeah.
They ain't doing that. They're not doing that. They are adamant.
I kind of heard that Mook and Rock was gonna hit YouTube though. Like I heard like Mook pulled the mojo and like eventually it will be on YouTube. Now I don't know if that's really true, but I heard like Mook is powerful enough to where he could probably negotiate it maybe.
Well, that happened Halloween, right?
Yeah, it's looking bleak. It's definitely looking bleak.
November, December, October. No, wait. November, December, January, February. If it's not out by April 31st, it's probably not ever going to drop on YouTube. 6 months. Because we in month 4. I was going to say, okay, maybe 3 months, but if it don't drop in 6 months, it's probably never going to drop, bro.
Nah, I definitely feel you. I definitely feel you. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
That battle's crazy to just live on the app too.
I'm kind of glad that I took D before, because I was like one of the last battles to drop on YouTube before the app, because the app was coming out right when my battle was coming out. So like I'm like the last of the battles. I think from that event, I think mine was the last one to come out, and then everything went to the app. Everything went to the app after my joint. So now I have all my joints will be on YouTube because I'm gonna go to RBE next.
Okay. Well, shout out. What we got May 17th, Mickey versus Danger Zone on RBE. Rematch.
That already happened. This guy, man. This guy's crazy.